Hello guys and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 8th round of the Piston Cup. How are we all in the chat? Hello to you all, hope you're well. We are at Nashville tonight for 100 laps of the Nashville circuit. Chase Racerlock takes the pole position. Jackson Storm second, Cruz Ramirez in third, Ryan Laney fourth, and Spiky Phillips in fifth place. As we know, Dan Garcia is leading the championship. He's in ninth place today. Flipped over in 10th. There is the rookie in 11th place, Kevin Can't Drive. Going down to the bottom, and it's Pluto Oswald who starts at the back with Danny Swerves. So, without further ado, let's get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
So we have starter orders, and I am fine, thank you guys, I am fine. Who's going to win today, do you think? Put it down in the comments. Who do you think is going to win? Big shout out to everyone talking in the chat today. So we are at Nashville today for 100 laps of the 8th round of the Piston Cup. With this round, it is free to go. Dan Garcia is leading the championship. Will we have another new winner of the Piston Cup? Or will Joltline manage to defend that championship? Who knows? Chase is up the front, the 24. Just behind him is Cruz in that 51. As is Ryan Laney next to him. Pace car is in. We are about to get going. And there is the green flag. And we are off. Timmy the Flagman doing such a wonderful job there. As Chase storms into a first place from pole position. Cruz Ramirez just behind him. Jackson Storm up on the outside there against the wall. Great driving from Chase. Lap 2 going into lap 3. And he is in steady first place. Jackson Storm hot on his tail though. Matty McGear coming up into third by the looks of things. Cruz Ramirez down in third position at the moment. As it looks like Spiky Phillips is behind Joltline. Ryan Laney in there as well. Chase still leading this 1-2 at the front. Jackson getting rather close to having to pull up. And nearly doing himself some damage. We've got 3 wide behind. But these two are absolutely smashing the distance between themselves and the other guys. Look at this from the helicopter view. They are making a big gap already as we go to camera 2. And it's Chase leading us around lap 4. No incidents so far. Jackson Storm coming up on the inside of the 24 now. The number 20 coming in on the inside. As they fly down the front straight, Jackson Storm storms into the lead. Great move from the number 20 as he goes into the lead. Cruz Ramirez holding on to the strings of the number 20 there. Ryan Laney, 21, up on the outside. Spiky Phillips up on the inside. Not much has changed up at the front. It's just these 4-5 cars. Jackson Storm doing a lovely bit of leading up at the front. And Cruz Ramirez nearly contacts with Chase, who also nearly contacted with Spiky Phillips. That was proper close. That was really, really close. What if this race is caution free somehow? It could be. It could be a caution free race. We nearly had one yesterday. And Miguel, I made them myself. I didn't get them from anywhere. I actually made most of the logos and designs myself. Using copy and paste and tracing. A lot of tracing was used in Creta. Chase race a lot. Now catching back up with the 20, using that slipstream. Ryan Laney got into third place. The 21 past Piston Cup champion. Jolt Line also coming up now. On the outside of Cruz Ramirez. Spiky Phillips struggling to get past the 51 today. Manny McGear seems to have the pace, but no oomph in that car. Chase Racer hunting down that black and blue car. I would take a look around the track, but at the moment it's getting too feisty at the front with these three cars fighting out neck and neck, literally, as Jackson Storm's trying to give himself a bit of a gap between him and the 24 and the 21. Seems to be working at the moment as Jackson leads this straight line down the back straight. Chase looking on. Let's take a look at what's going on around the track. Tim Treadless up at the back with Paul Conrev. Rich Mixon and the back starter of Pluto Oswald has moved up a few positions. Steve LePage, there's Danny Swervers, another one who's moved up a few positions. Eric Breaker, HJ Hollis, McPillar. There's George Newen, who led the last round for a couple of laps, I believe. There's Aaron Clocker, Gear Shift, Kerbler, Sheldon Shifter, last round's winner, down in 27th place, won that. How? I don't know. We don't know how he won that race. Going further to the front, we've got Gocek, Carvers, Bubba Wheelhouse. There is rookie Kevin Darlick. There is next to him Jimmy Cheetah, another rookie, the 74, running in 16th place. Ben Thunderstroke next to him. There's Kevin Can't Drive in 14th place, looking for more sponsors next season if anyone would like to sponsor him. There's Chris Roman. There's the Apple car of J-Drive. Dan Garcia, current championship leader in the top 10. The 70 of Richie Gunzert flipped over in 8th position. Manny McGear 7th. Spiky Phillips falling back to 6th. Cruz and Jolt Line 4th and 5th respectively. These three at the front have stayed in this position for a few laps now. 100 laps here at Nashville today. And it's Jackson Storm who's leading us around at the moment for the foreseeable future. The sponsorship thing was a joke, by the way. The sponsorship thing was a joke. It was a joke. Subbed. Oh, Harry subbed. Harry subbed. So here we go then, lap 15. Jackson Storm is making a huge dent in that lead. Flying high, the number 20 today. This is his track by the looks of things. Setup is perfect as Chase chases him down. 24... losing pace, but if we go behind now, we can see Ryan Laney coming up the inside of the 24, and he nearly stacks it into the 24. The 24 had to move up out of the way. You must have seen him in his mirror come up pretty close from the 21. Let's go on board. From the helicopter cam, we can see the distance between first and second to third. Ryan Laney, Cruz Ramirez falling back there pretty rapidly. Not sure what's going on there. But Ryan Laney has had to pull up. Obviously issues catching the 24. We are only on lap 18, so there's a long way to go. Ooh, Thomas Trackmaster 3 for 2. I'll have to let the boy know. He'll like that. He will like that. Yep, Dynaco and McQueen are all together with Cruz and Maddie McGear. Same owner. Kevin Can't Drive has gone in the pits by the looks of things. Are we having our first round of pits on lap 20? What sort of strategy are these lot on today? As Ryan Laney goes neck and neck with the 24 down the back straight. Jackson Storm holding these two off. Are we going to have a round of pits now? And it looks like we are. We're having a round of pits as a few go on, but we're going to continue watching the leader. Well, we were going to continue watching the leader. And there is the leader. As he goes into pit lane. Kevin Can't Drive was the first car in to pit lane. Now, what we are going to watch, we need to see if Jackson Storm can get out before Chase. Jackson goes into pit lane first. Ryan Laney goes in before both of them. Who is going to get out first? All having tyres by the looks of things. Will anyone have fuel? We're on lap 21. Will anyone have fuel? Who's going to come out first? Who is going to come out first? It's very so close. Jackson Storm gets out first. Oh, what a pit stop. Chase out. Ryan Laney. Ryan Laney. Oh my God. Very slow from Mr. Laney there. As Jackson Storm gets a lovely little pit exit and a pit stop from the 20. It's now Chase is going to have to chase him down. What a gap this will be if he can get back into first place. It looks like 70 will go into second, as Chase may go into fourth or fifth. As they've all split up now, we've got cars, a lot of cars going into pit lane. As you can see, we are now going to try and catch up with the proposed leader. Who will get this lead back. So the 20 goes into third at the moment. Cruz will have to go in the pit. So at present time, it will be Jackson Storm leading this race. And Chase will be down in 8th position. Ryan Laney's lost so many spots due to that bad pit stop from his crew. I'm guessing that they will have to sort that out later. Looks like Jackson's now officially in the lead. He's 2 seconds in front of Spiky Phillips, who is racing in second place. So we've got some good pack racing going on behind. We've got Kevin Can't Drive. We've got Jay Drive and Chase Race-A-Lot in 4th, 5th and 6th. All wanting to chase down that number 20. It's these two who are the closest, especially this one, the 117. Spiky Phillips as close as you can get. But this guy here has got a 1.84 lead over that 117 car. As you can see, there's quite a distance, quite a gap there. What will happen now as they go over the start-finish line? What will the difference be? So that gap is closing. 161 now. Spiky Phillips is catching Jackson Storm. So Jackson Storm is now 117 in front of Spiky Phillips. The 117 is catching rather quickly. Ryan Laney has fallen way back down to 15th spot. This is probably a good time to have a look what's going on. George Newin running in 40th now. Treadless in 39th. Bubba in 38th. Spinner in 37. Let's go a bit further forward. So Paul Conrad's moved up, which is pretty good. The number 80, Dan Garcia, down in 28th. Current championship leader, Pluto Oswald's moved up to 26th. Kevin Can't Drive is in 24th. Cruz is down in 22nd. Eric Breakup, there's Manny McGear in 18th. Let's go back to the front pretty quickly because we don't want to miss this. So Chase is now catching Richie Gunzert. Looks like Chase is about to go into 3rd place. It looks like Chase has now done the number 70. Going back to 1st and 2nd, Spiky Phillips is trying to catch Jackson Storm. Look at this move from the 117. Hot on the tail of that number 20. My number's on the 117 today. My money, sorry, not my number. Look at this. Driving, great driving from Spiky. Catching up with the 20. Chase also must be in the rear view mirror of that 117. Don't forget, guys, give us a like if you would like to. If you want to share, please do so. And by all means, please subscribe. Yes, 241 to the Mega 1000. Do you think it'll ever happen? Do you think we'll ever get there, guys? Do you think we'll ever get to the 1K subscribers? Going back up to the front. Look at the distance now. It's so short between these two at the front. This is getting rather close here, guys. One false move and we may have a yellow come out. No yellows as of yet. We have had a round of pits around lap 2021 and the 117 goes for it. He's making a move on Jackson Storm. Will Jackson Storm play any of his tricks this time, or will he let this 117, the faster car, go past? Looks like Jackson's holding on by the skin of his teeth, but he's got the bad part of the track. He comes down. Oh, I thought he was going to go for Spiky then and make a move on him. As they go side by side, Chase is just looking on, not sure what to do, whether to stay behind him or go low and make it 3 wide. Chase deciding to use Spiky's slipstream rather than the 20. Look at this side by side for the next lap. Literally, if they do this again, it'd be 2 laps, neck and neck. This is like a drag race. Jackson Storm not giving up that position easily, or is Spiky Phillips? Look at this. You can't even put a bet on this one. It is so close up at the front. Chase doesn't have a clue, doesn't have any space, has just got to watch to see if either of these make a mistake. But if they do, it could take him out as well as they go another lap side by side. Finally, the 117 gets the better of Jackson Storm, who concedes first spot. That was epic. That was pretty epic, I've got to say. Yes, we will get to the 1000. We will get there, guys. We will get there. As they fly past the start finish line, 117. Spiky Phillips leading us around Nashville. Round 8 on his way to start lap 40. 61 to go at the moment. Jackson Storm goes into the pits on lap 40. He is on his second pit stop of the race. Looks like all the leaders are continuing on, but Jackson Storm has decided to pit early. Will the 117 join him on this lap as they go into lap 42? Will the 117 join? It doesn't look like many have gone in. They may have done. But Jackson Storm went in, and the 117 goes in. So does Chase. So does Guns It. They are all in pit lane. So we are looking out for Jackson Storm, who is in pit road at the moment. The leaders are coming in. He's having wheels. I'm guessing he's going to get fuel. And he is out now. He has to get around before Chase and Spiky get out of this pit stop. Let's watch. Spiky Phillips is in. Chase is in. Let's hope Ryan Laney has a better pit stop this time. Goes nice and quiet on the track. Jackson Storm will be up that back straight now, coming round. Will he be able to get out before second and third place? Spiky Phillips is out. And here he comes. Here he comes around the track. There's Chase. There's Spiky just at the left of your screen. Here he comes. Jackson Storm gets out before second place Chase. There's Spiky Phillips. Spiky Phillips gets out before Jackson Storm gets round the track. That will mean Spiky Phillips goes into the lead when it all updates itself, of course, as you know. Wow, what a pit stop from Spiky Phillips, deciding to go in the pits a lap after the number 20, and it is paid off dramatically. Jackson Storm must be kicking himself if he had legs. Once again, Chase is playing at catch-up with first and second spot. It seems Jackson and Spiky Phillips are going to have an epic race today as they go down the back straight. This lap will be the lap that they take that spot. Now, Cruz Ramirez is currently first at the moment, but that will change once they hit this start-finish line. There you go. Spiky and Jackson fighting first and second. We now, guys, have a race on our hands. I'm guessing the third round of pits will be lap 60. It seems they're on a 3 to 4 pit strategy today. Who's going to bow first and go in next time round? 15 laps until lap 60. Oh, they haven't got rid of James, have they? They tried to get rid of Edward, didn't they? And there was a massive storm about that one. So they brought him back. They brought all these weird ones in that no one really cared about. Yeah, Thomas has changed. I like to watch the originals myself, but I am old school. Spiky Phillips catching up with a back marker. The first back marker to be lapped by the looks of things today. And the 86, that is... what's his name? Oh my god. What's his name? Ben Thunderstraight. Ben Thunderstraight is out of the race with a header problem, so he's got engine issues. Unfortunately, he is out. George Newman about to be lapped by the 117 and the number 20 Jackson Storm 2.0. Spiky Phillips having a hell of a race today. Let's have a look at... let's have a look at the table quickly. So Spiky Phillips is in 5th position. He is 115 points behind the leader, Dan Garcia. Jackson Storm's in 13th position. He's 176 points behind the leader. So there's a massive gap here. Spiky Phillips will be going for his second win of the season here today. And Jackson Storm will be going for his first win of the season here today. So one is up for a debut, or not a debut win, but one is up for its first win of the season, and one is up for, one is up for his second race of the season, second win of the season. Spiky Phillips now doing Tim Treadless, the 28. Jackson Storm still hot on the tail, It's just these two at the front. Chase Racelot has fallen way back down in third place. He's 2.72 behind. And it's Cruz with the fastest lap today. 26.407. Maddie McGear with a third fastest lap. So Dynaco and Rusty's pushing a good car today, but just not in the positions, unfortunately. As we know, Cruz is down in 16th and 15th for Manny McGear, so both Dynaco and Rusty's, I guess, will be pretty happy with that. I feel sleepy. Juan's feeling sleepy. If James is replaced, World War III has begun. So, if you've just joined us, we are at Nashville for round 8 of the Piston Cup, and it is Spiky Phillips who is leading us around here at Nashville, looking for his second win of the season. We'll bump him up the table, but he has got a bit of competition at the front here from Jackson Storm. They've both been fighting it out at the front. We're having a pretty good race on our hands here with these two, I've got to say. Pretty excited to see how this goes, because at the moment, these two are not budging from these positions. They're both spot on with pit stops today. Will they be spot on at the end of the race? So we are well over the halfway mark here. 55 laps on their way to start 56th. And it's still the 117 and the 20 up at the front. Chase is falling back to 3.06 now. So he is losing ground. But Ryan Laney's come back into this, as has Joltline, 4th and 5th respectively. Ryan Laney was doing pretty well at the start of this race. Had a bad pit stop on lap 20. And went way down, but has brought it back to be in the top 5. Pretty good from the 21. And they have made a streamlined engine called Corner. Wow. They really are changing things at Thomas World, aren't they? Thomas Land or whatever. Have you ever been to Thomas Land? Took my kids there twice. They love it. It's really good. Up in Drayton Manor. Up north. Up north, love. Up north. Birmingham Way. I think it's Kettering. So the 117 leads us around here at the Piston Cup 8th round Nashville race. Jackson Storm in second place. We're coming up to the 3rd round of pits, I believe, if they are on this sort of strategy that we believe they're on. You can send as many pictures as you want, Juan, of Disney cars. My son loves seeing the Disney cars. I showed him the new NASCAR ones earlier. Again, he loved them. Jackson Storm coming up on the inside of the 117. He has now got some leverage over that 117. But we are on lap 59. What's he going to do? Is he going to go pit? They're going to pit together, or are they going to pit singly? Look at this. Who's going in? Neither. They both stay out neck and neck. Look at that, to start lap 60. Who is going to go first? Who will go in to pit lane? Take care, Sonic. Who's going to go? It looks like it's going to be both at the same time, maybe. Or will they continue on for another couple of laps? Neither are willing to give in. A massive race going on behind with Ryan Laney and Chase Racer. Jackson Storm goes in first. Jackson Storm into pit lane first. Can Spiky Phillips get around and go into the pits before Jackson Storm comes back round? Look at this. Jackson losing spaces rapidly now because of that pit. That will all change when he comes back out though. Spiky Phillips, will he go in now on this lap? Changing of strategies may be the next thing. The 117 in to pit lane. And there is Mr. Jackson Storm. Press the wrong button. I do apologise, guys. There you go. Chase is in as well. So Spiky's coming in. Jackson will leave pit lane. There he goes. Jackson out of pit lane. Green, green, green. Spiky Phillips just about to park up. Get his new set of rims and some gas. Some fuel in that motor. Here we go. Can he get out? Jackson Storm will now be down that back straight. You can just see him at the top of your screen. He's coming back round. Spiky Phillips is out. Here he comes. Jackson Storm coming down the front straight. Spiky Phillips. Is Spiky Phillips out? There he is. Spiky Phillips in front. Spiky Phillips makes it. Wow. What a pit stop from the 117 again. He does it for the second time. He gets out before that number 20. Jackson Storm is going to have to change his strategy completely because he cannot outbeat the 117's team on pit stops today. Lap 64. These two are getting rather close at the front. A little nudge and they will both be Sparko. Massive race going on behind with Ryan Laney, Chase Racelot and Jolt Line. All very close together there. But it's these two up at the front that have been at the front for most of this race. It's now Jackson Storm's turn to get that first spot, I believe. He's chasing down the 117 as he goes in on the inside. Oh, and he pulls up a little bit. He pulls up because he knows that could have been a fatal mistake for both cars. He doesn't want to take both of them out, surely. He wants to finish this race, Jackson Storm. He needs a win. He needs a win this season. He didn't have one win at all last season. Very bad from the number 20. Can you make me into an 80s Piston Cup race? I'm not sure when we're going to do the 80s Cup, but I'll keep you in mind. If we do, the same will apply. First come, first serve. Liam, they are making more NASCAR Disney cars and the colour changes. Not more colour changes? Oh my god. They make so many. We are ready. Who's ready for the YouTube League? I think we all are, really. We just need to finish this Piston Cup off and get that going. At the moment, Spiky Phillips leading this race. 69 laps. They're on the way to lap 70, which will give us 30 to go. Will they pit on lap 80? Will they pit? Let's take a look what's going on behind. Ryan Laney fighting it out with Chase and Jolt Line for that first spot. Look at Chase all over the back doors of the 21. Great driving from the 24 Jolt Line, current champion, trying to make a move on the 24 himself. Ryan Laney using George Newin as a bit of a blocker, really, to slow down the 24, but it could backfire on the 21. 24 finds some space. He will take it. Chase all over that orange and blue car. Jolt line, though, could make a move at any time. We are watching 3rd, 4th and 5th place at the moment. Tussling for position. Jolt line now coming up on the inside of the 24. The 24 seems to have lost ground on the 21. The 76 coming on the inside. George Newin, a back marker up against that wall. Pretty close. 21 now seems to have control of that 3rd spot. Going back to the front. Spiky Phillips now coming out to Pluto Oswald, who will be lapped. Pluto Oswald nearly goes into the 117. Jackson Storm looking on, hoping that the 117 makes a mistake. He knows, Jackson Storm knows he cannot beat him in pit lane. He has to beat him on the track. So far, 3 pit stops. Spiky Phillips has won all 3 so far. I'm guessing we're going to have another round at lap 80. Will that be the one that decides the winner of the race? So here's the official standings as we speak. Not much has changed really. Manny McGear, Cruz Ramirez still together in 13th and 14th. They'll be very happy with that. Rusty's and Dynaco. Going down to the bottom. Pluto Oswald, George Newin, Treadless and Can't Drive are all a lap down. And Thunderstroke obviously out of the race. Sheldon Shifter, the race winner last time, in 21st. Dan Garcia, current championship leader, down in 20th. He's struggling, actually. I'll be shocked if he actually wins the championship, Dan Garcia. I think he's just up there by merit. He has had 5 top 10s, so doing really well until today, to be honest. At the moment, we are watching Spiky Phillips. He may go top of the table with this win here. If he can get the win, that is. Touch wood. Everyone, let's hope that he can get it today. As Jackson Storm goes up on the inside. Look at this. I heard that Tex owned both Dynaco and Rusty's. Oh! And they come close. Oh, sorry. I touched the microphone there. I was getting excited. They come. Oh, and then again. Jackson Storm pushing the 117 up against that wall. Wow. Number 20 playing dirty chick hit games there, I think. As the 20 now goes into the lead. Spiky Phillips pulled up a little bit there. I think he got a little bit worried about how far Jackson was pushing things there. There was a 0.01 gap between them. Now they are side by side. We're on lap 78. I'm guessing we're going to have pits on lap 80 again, which will probably be the last round of pits. Lap 79. These two leading out up at the front. At the moment, will we have pits on lap 80? So they both start lap 80 now, and it is Spiky Phillips who is in the lead going into pit stop session, maybe. Mike Jones is 802. Wow, that's pretty cool. Jackson goes in. Jackson again takes the initiative and goes into pit lane, leaving Spiky Phillips out on his own up at the front. Now Jackson Storm needs to pull out a great pit stop here, and I've not heard from Mike Jones for a long time. He does have a rest now and again. He has to work pretty hard with COVID and stuff. He does a lot with that, so perhaps he's working his bum off, maybe. Good lad. So Spiky is in the pit stops. And there is Jackson Storm, who's also in the pits. He went in first. He's getting fuel and tyres. Spiky Phillips is coming down at the top of your screen. Spiky has won every pit lane clash at the moment. Jackson's out pretty quick, I've got to say. Wow, Jackson, that was pretty quick. Now, Spiky, what are you going to do? You seem to be quite behind on this one. Tyres for Spiky. That's the right side done. Now, the left side. Jackson will be down at the back of that track. Spiky, you need to get a move on. Jackson is about to come round. Spiky's out. There goes Jackson Storm. Spiky coming out of the pit lane now. There's Jackson. Can he finally beat Spiky Phillips in a pit stop battle? No, he doesn't. Spiky Phillips does it again. He does it again, guys. That's right, you've seen it here. He does it again. The 117, the fourth battle of the pits. He wins it 4-0 to the 117. Jackson Storm again playing catch up with the 117 of Spiky Phillips, but he's not giving in easy this time. He is up on the inside. Oh, and he pulls up. This is getting rather close and touchy up the front here. These two could potentially cause carnage in this race. Look at this side by side. I'm absolutely sweating with excitement at this one. Side by side at Nashville. Lap 84. 16 to go. Looks like Jackson is finally getting that first spot. Did he have the momentum out of that pit lane? It was a lot quicker from Jackson this time round, I must say. It was a lot quicker and a lot slower from Spiky this time. So maybe they kicked themselves up the bum in Jackson Storm's pit team, maybe. So here we go. Jackson Storm hits lap 85, 15 to go. He's now in the lead, but it's Spiky who will have that slipstream and that initiative and that momentum to get past the 20 to win his second race of the season, which will pump him up to the heavy heights of the table, the good part of the table. Ryan Laney, Jolt Line, second, third and fourth respectively. But it's these two we are watching as we're counting down these laps now. Counting down these laps. So far, the race has been caution-free, but don't forget yesterday we had it on the last few laps. Why do you not want no more colour changes? It's not that I don't want them, I just think they're a bit... I just think it's a money maker, that's all it is. Because, let's be honest, most kids like to play with the cars on the floor. They're not going to have a bucket of water on the floor at their house, are they? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's a bit of a gimmick, that's all. It's just a gimmick to make more money. Lap 89, and it's Jackson Storm who is out in front. We've got 11 to go. Spiky Phillips is all over that 20. Let's go on board. Looks like Spiky Phillips is losing ground on the 20, lap 90. Going into lap 91, 9 to go here, and it is so epically close with these two up at the front. I wouldn't want to put money on who's going to win this, so I wouldn't bother. What racer do you want to be in the NASCAR Disney car? I want them all to be in it. A whole lot. A full shebang. All of them. It's a collector's dream. And I think, I've always said this on this channel, and I've always said it personally, NASCAR All-Star Race, their paint schemes should be Disney cars. Just for a giggle, just for fun. Keep their numbers, obviously, but the paint schemes should be, you know, Chase Racer-Lot's colour, and etc, etc. You know, the 95 should be Lightning's colours, and I think it'd be fun, and it'll get the kids in. The kids will come and watch, you know, and that's what NASCAR needs, the future generations to watch it, because NASCAR's dying a death. No one watches it anymore. And I'm English, and I know that. Eric wants to be in a race. Jackson Storm, I believe, may have this race sewed up, guys. After that pit stop, he has been unstoppable at the front. Spiky Phillips can't seem to keep up with him. Maybe it was a bad pit stop from the Spiky Phillips team, or maybe they didn't give him enough fuel. He wanted to get out quick, so he's having to save that fuel just to save second spot. Second spot is better than third, and it's better than anywhere else, so maybe the 117, or maybe these back markers will help the 117. Perhaps that's what he's hoping. Perhaps that is what he is hoping. These back markers will have a dent in Jackson Storm's times. As Spiky Phillips goes up on the outside, Jackson Storm comes up on the inside of the N20 Cola car, which was the hardest car to paint out of all of them. Don't even look at that one close, because it's not very good. But now, Jackson Storm has had to slow up for these back markers. 95 laps have gone. 96 now. Spiky Phillips could potentially get this first spot here if these back markers do him a favour. Second win on the cards for the 117, or is it going to be the first win on the cards for the number 20? Put it down in the comments, guys. Who do you think is going to win, Jackson or Spiky? Who's going to win today? 4 laps to go. Jackson's stuck behind a back marker. He's using it to his advantage to try and get past him on the inside. It looks like it's worked. Spiky Phillips has nothing on that number 20 now. That number 20 moving faster than a lightning bolt at the moment. And it's still Cruz who holds the fastest lap. 117, Spiky's second though. Maybe Spiky's really pushing it now to try and catch that 20. We are going to go to the wire here. 97 laps. 98 laps. 3 to go here at Nashville. 3 to go. The 117. This is his last chance to make an impact at the front of this race. Can he catch the number 20? Who do you think it's going to be? Spiky or Jackson? Who do you think? Or do you think they're both going to crash and someone else might win? Who knows? We have no cautions. This race is a caution-free race. Touch wood. We love that. 99 laps, guys. 2 to go. 2 to go. The next one round will be the white. Look at Spiky all over that number 20. This is his opportunity now. This is his only opportunity. Go low, Spiky. Go low. You can do it, boy. You could do it. Second win of the season. White flag. Sponsored by today Red and Chuck Studios. White flag. Sponsored by Red and Chuck Studios. And it is out. This is it. Last lap. Jackson Storm up high. Spiky Phillips goes low. I don't think it's enough for the 117. I do not. Aaron Clocker is in the way of Jackson Storm. Spiky Phillips has got loads of room. Spiky Phillips goes on the inside. Spiky Phillips goes on the inside. Jackson Storm goes high. Oh no. Jackson Storm losing pace. No. They go neck and neck down the front. Look at this. It's Jackson. Jackson wins here at Nashville. He gets his first win of the season just by a bonnet's length of car. That was extremely close. 0.10 seconds for the number 20. Let's take a look at that and see how close that was in the replay. Let's take a look. Look at this. Wow, it was close. It was close. Did Spiky get a little bit of a lead? I think he did. I think he did. I think he got a little, maybe not, maybe not. No, he didn't. He didn't get any lead on him at all. That was pretty close, guys. There is your winner. Jackson Storm wins here today at Nashville Motor Speedway. Official results on their way. So there you go, boys and girls, ladies and gents. We had no cautions, but we had 12 lead changes between 5 drivers. But it was Jackson who gets the bonus points. 47 laps he led for. I thought it was Spikey who led for more. Spikey led for 38 of the 100 laps today. It was literally between them two. And believe it or not, if you have been watching, Chase only led for 4 laps, guys. Joltline led for 7. Don't even remember that. Cruz led for 4 as well. What is a good thing to see is Manny McGeer actually finished in the top 10. But Cruz didn't manage to get away from 14th at all, unfortunately. Dan Garcia finished down in 20th. Down at the bottom, unfortunately, it was Ben Thunderstroke who went out of the race. Kevin Can't Drive went a lap down as well. So, standings-wise, we got Manny McGeer at top. With her only win. Chase Racelot second, Joltline third, Garcia fourth, and Spiky Phillips moves into 5th place, 73 points behind the leader. Look how close it is with the top 4. So close. The only one up there without a win is Joltline, which is incredible. Cruz Ramirez has won 2 races this season, but finds herself down in 11th place. Jackson Storm moves himself up to a 7th position. So guys, tomorrow night we are back for round 9 and we are at Texas World Motor Speedway. Should be an epic one, 2 miles of racing. Hopefully it's as good as tonight. Let's hope so, eh guys? Thank you for watching, all of you. Don't forget to give me a like before you leave. Don't forget to share with your friends and family. And if you really want to, give us a sub, because I would really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the lovely chat in the chat, and it's been good talking to you all. And be safe, well, and keep away from anyone coughing. Take care, guys. Good night.